You think you can do this to me? I'm the man up in this piece. King Kong ain't got on me.
G5 Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button as you come on in. Big shout out to all of the sponsors of the channel. All their information is in the description box. And follow your boy on Instagram and Twitter at BoxWithG5 Jeff TV. That's BoxWit G5 Jeff TV. Now, I know I am mad late, but that's some personal stuff that I had to handle. So it's going to be a lot of videos dropping within the next day or two, where I kind of had to double back on what happened over the past weekend. And this is the first of many videos like this. This is the official recap, my recap of Deontay Wilder versus Luis Ortiz 2. And big shout out to everybody that joined me on my live for this fight. We had some technical difficulties going into it, so I appreciate everyone being patient with me during that time. But as usual, we had a whole lot of fun during the live. Now, as far as the fight is concerned, of course I had to go back and watch it without being live. It's hard to focus on the fight and score a fight and be hosting a live all at the same time. Now, when I watched the fight, I seen things a lot differently than what people were talking. People were talking and they was just like, oh, well, you know, Luis Ortiz, he was putting on a master class. He was, you know, he was winning all the rounds. He was putting on a clinic. And then he just got caught with a shot. This is why I love listening to other people's opinions before I give mine. Because it made me realize a long time ago, I watch fights and I see boxing completely different than a lot of other people. Let me break down what I actually saw Wilder, Luis Ortiz 2. First and foremost, if you listen to my breakdown and prediction video for this fight, my breakdown was so spot on, you would think I recorded that video after the fight happened. That's how spot on I was with the actual breakdown of the fight. Now, as far as Deontay Wilder is concerned, he clearly went into the fight not wanting to get to the scorecards. But Deontay Wilder takes that approach in every fight. But Deontay Wilder wasn't as busy. But I'm going to tell you what he was doing. Really good movement. Kept a really nice distance. Controlled distance. He didn't throw no wild shots. And he limited Luis Ortiz's opportunities. I can't think of one clean shot that Luis Ortiz landed that made me be like, whoa. He did in the first fight, but not this one. Deontay Wilder was tactical, very disciplined, and his whole game plan was to set the landscape so he can land his money shot. And you could say someone is getting outboxed all you want. The number one goal in boxing is to get your guy up out of there. That's the number one goal. I don't care how good of a boxer you are. You can outbox somebody for 11 rounds and some change, but if they catch you with the money shot and get you up out of there, you got caught with the money shot. That's the number one goal of a fighter in a boxing match, is to stop your opponent. Your job is not to get to the scorecards. And nobody does that better than Deontay Wilder. Now, let me get a little bit deeper into what I've seen from Wilder. He did the same thing that he did in the first fight. He basically, he start throwing that slapping left hook to keep Luis Ortiz centered. What he also did is he threw a couple of left body shots from the outside. Now, a lot of people can't get away with that. But he was throwing left body shots from the outside. Again, to keep Luis Ortiz centered. So when he does throw that jab straight right hand, he can't avoid it. And boy, he not avoid it. And the thing was, Luis Ortiz had his glove up. But when you get your glove up, you can't cover your whole face with one glove. You can't cover it with two. Deontay Wilder threw it in the right spot, and it was night-night. That's what I saw from Deontay Wilder. But I want to get more into what I saw from Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz, was he winning the fight? Yes, he was winning the fight. Was he winning rounds? Yes, he was winning rounds. But Luis Ortiz fought like somebody that did fight Deontay Wilder before, and he got knocked down 3 times and got stopped. Luis Ortiz didn't take no chances. Luis Ortiz didn't land no money shots. He barely threw any money shots. Luis Ortiz did enough to win rounds and stay out of danger. I think Luis Ortiz's goal was to get 12 rounds with Deontay Wilder with taking minimal risk. And that's exactly how he fought in my book. So for all the people to think Luis Ortiz put on a clinic, put on a master class, I just didn't see it. With a guy like Deontay Wilder, you don't get too much credit from me winning rounds against Deontay Wilder. Tyson Fury won rounds against Deontay Wilder. Luis Ortiz in the first fight won rounds against Deontay Wilder. Gerald Washington won rounds against Deontay Wilder. Eric Molina won rounds against Deontay Wilder. There's a couple other fighters that won rounds against Deontay Wilder. So the fact that Luis Ortiz was winning rounds doesn't matter to me. This is no different than any other power puncher or quote-unquote bully that's ever stepped into the sport of boxing. You have to bully the bully. You have to get Deontay Wilder before Deontay Wilder gets you. And that's the only way you're going to beat him. That's the only way you're going to beat Deontay Wilder. That goes for Luis Ortiz. That goes for Tyson Fury. That goes for AJ, Dillian White, Derek Chisora, or anybody else that steps into the ring with Deontay Wilder. And Luis Ortiz didn't go into that fight with the intentions of getting Deontay Wilder up out of there. And I think that's the reason why he lost. I don't think anyone on this planet can go 12 with Deontay Wilder. And that's just what it is. And it don't matter if you're a Deontay Wilder fan, if you're not a fan, if you're somewhat of a fan. You cannot argue this man's power. You cannot argue the man's record. The man knockout ratio is damn near 100. It's damn near 100. 2 guys has made it to the final bell against this guy. You can't deny this guy's power. And Luis Ortiz did the best that he could. But at the end of the day, when you in there with a killer, you can't go in there just trying to commit assault. You understand what I'm saying? When you in there with a killer, you got to kill just as much as he wants to kill. And Luis Ortiz didn't do that. That strategy would have worked with damn near anybody else in the division. But against Deontay Wilder, didn't work. But I hope Luis Ortiz is okay physically. And I hope he gets more money fights in the future because he made a good account of himself in the first fight and in the second fight. He did a good job in both fights. And I said in the breakdown and prediction video, I say Luis Ortiz can fight the perfect fight and still get knocked out in the 4th round. Some guys, they're just that special. And Deontay Wilder, at the very least, his power is special. But to cap it off, Deontay Wilder not only has top 5 of all-time power, but he's a thinker in the ring as well. He's becoming a thinker, and he's starting to set traps. He's starting to set traps. A guy that has top 5 all-time power and setting traps, that's dangerous. That's real dangerous for anybody that goes up against him. And he's been setting traps for a couple of years now. Big shout out to Deontay Wilder. Big shout out to Luis Ortiz. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.